Hi, my name is Kathy Perry, and as the director of the Buena Vista Chamber of Commerce and Visitors Center, I would like to welcome you to this month's edition of Buena Vista Rocks, our hidden gems. Each month, I like to interview a few of our businesses or nonprofits to let you know what Buena Vista really has to offer. And this morning, I'm really pleased to say that I have Dr. Richard Gastelum, and he is known as At-Home Pet Doctor. Richard, welcome.
Thank you, Kathy.
I'd like to just visit with you a little bit. Why don't you tell us how long have you been a vet and how did you get into the business?
Well, I have been a vet, Kathy, for more than I want to remember, about 30 years. But I've been a house call veterinarian for 26 of those years. And I'm a graduate of CSU, go Rams. And I started my house call practice in Albuquerque, New Mexico. And the first veterinarian that I worked for out of vet school was not a good situation. I decided right away I wanted to be my own boss. And I set out on my own and started my mobile vet service in Albuquerque. Did that for 26 years. And then we came up here hiking one day and discovered Mount Princeton and Mount Elbert. And we decided, my wife and I, Kelly, we decided we got to move to Buena Vista. And so here we are.
Well, we're really glad to have you. I know it's going to be Albuquerque's loss. So I have been outside and seen this awesome 26-foot van that you have where you drive out and help people's pets. Can you describe that a little bit since we couldn't bring the van in here?
I'd be happy to. The van is a state-of-the-art mobile veterinary clinic that was made in Columbus, Ohio. And it is fully outfitted with all the gear that I need for my house calls. I have surgery facilities, I have medical facilities, laboratory, x-ray. I can basically do everything in the mobile clinic that it can do in a brick and mortar practice. It's just that I do it at people's doorsteps. And I work on dogs and cats only, and but I can accommodate large dogs as well as teeny little cats. And it's very comfortable, it's air conditioned, it's heated, it's got a walk-on scale for weighing the animals. So I'm fully equipped, and it has a generator. So if I'm out in the boonies and it's the middle of summer or middle of winter, I have full facilities to be able to work on the animals. And
you have an x-ray, I believe,
I have an x-ray,
an office there.
Digital x-ray, and I have actually digital dental x-ray as well.
Really?
So I really like doing dental work. That's really my favorite thing to do.
Interesting.
If I had to go back and do it all over again, maybe I might be a dentist, but I like veterinary dentistry because I see that it makes a really big difference in the quality of animals' lives.
Well, and that's why, I mean, I can't imagine doing the teeth on a large animal, but aren't you worried a little bit about doing the teeth on a dog?
Well, fortunately, we have drugs. We have, we have anesthesia. And so that makes doing dentistry on dogs and cats a very, very simple thing to do.
I would never imagine that that would be a favorite. Well, tell us a little bit more. Will you travel on dirt roads? How far? What is the, how far will you go from Buena Vista?
Okay.
How far will you travel?
The veterinary clinic is a 4-wheel drive. So I'm set up to work in the wintertime here in Colorado. So it's elevated, so I can go on dirt roads. The main thing is the height. I can go, it's 14 feet high. So as long as I can have clearance on roads that are not too narrow and not covered with trees, I can get there if it's not, if the weather allows, okay? So I will travel from basically south to Salida all the way north to Leadville and all points in between. Basically on highways 285, 24, 291, and Highway 50 will be my area. So.
And how do people contact you if they need to make an appointment? And can they get in right away, or can you get there right away?
Well, people can contact me directly on my cell phone, 719-839-0446. You will be dealing directly with me. So not my technician, not my receptionist, but directly with me. So I will field all the calls and talk to people about their individual situation and make myself available as soon as I can become available.
Okay.
If I'm in Leadville, it's going to be hard to do a call in Salida in 15 minutes. So, but I'm going to be available 7 to 7, Monday through Friday. And I will be available on the weekends on an as-needed basis. Unfortunately, animals don't have a 8 to 5 clock. So
No, they don't.
They do get sick on the weekends.
Uh-huh.
And so I'll be available for those more urgent calls if needed. Yeah.
Awesome. Well, is there anything else that you can think of that you would like to share with our audience here?
Well, I'm here to try to fill a kind of a niche. House call practice in Albuquerque, New Mexico was very successful for me. And I filled a much needed niche for people that were not able to get their pets into a clinic, a standalone clinic. So a couple recent experiences I had a dog in Poncha Springs that was basically paralyzed. Huge dog, 150-pound dog. How were these people going to get that dog into their car and get him into a clinic? So I was able to go out there and assess the situation and help this dog out who had pretty severe arthritis.
Right.
And there's those situations where people have a mean cat or a cat that doesn't like to ride in the car.
Been there.
Been there, done that.
Done that.
So those are the kinds of things I like to work on. People with busy schedules, people with large families, have lots of kids. It's hard to get the kids and the dog and the cat up into the car and to get them to the vet. So there's multiple things like that. People that don't have access to a car or people that don't drive.
Yes.
Elderly people who don't have transportation. So I'll service all those people and more.
Well, thank you. And I know you're going to fill a niche, and we are so lucky to have you in town. And thank you so much for visiting with us,
Thank you very
Dr.
much.
Gastelum. And we'll be right back with more of Buena Vista Rocks in just a minute.
Youth in Action is a free literacy program that matches middle school students with preschool students. The middle school students and preschool student matches meet after school once a week right here in Chaffee County. This is an exciting time for the preschool students as their world is being opened up to letters, sounds, and words. Hi, I'm Kenny Wilcox, Youth in Action Coordinator. You can visibly see the transformation take place in the preschoolers as they read stories about places, animals, heroes, and faraway lands that they can only imagine. The middle school students get to be a part of this time in the lives of the preschoolers, while also gaining real life skills of responsibility, commitment as they care for their preschooler. Learning is encouraged through local field trips to places like the police and fire stations, hospital, and Humane Society.
My favorite experience with my preschooler was going to the police station. He was really excited to do that. So was I, and so we had a lot of fun there and we got to learn a lot.
Youth in Action is an interactive program that incorporates snacks, crafts, games, and play where creativity is always welcome. Families of the middle school and preschooler are welcome and encouraged to attend something we call Family Showcase. Family Showcase happens once a month and is an opportunity for the middle school and preschooler to show their parent or guardian exactly what we've been up to. It also gives the parent or guardian an opportunity to see this developing relationship between the preschooler and the middle schooler.
My best experience with my mentee was probably when we went out to the high school to fly kites. It taught them a little sharing and it was just really fun.
If you'd like more information about the Youth in Action program or want to get involved, check us out on chaffeementors.org, or you can call me at 719-530-2581. To enroll your child in the Youth in Action program, simply pick up an application at your child's school office.
Welcome back to Buena Vista Rocks, our hidden gems. My next guest is Earl Richmond, who's the founder of Paddlefest. Paddlefest kicks off our summer, and this year it is May 27th through the 30th. Earl, why don't you tell us how you were inspired to start this event?
Well, being a paddler, we're always excited about getting like-minded people together. So we started this event 16 years ago up in Summit County when we used to live and operate our business up there. And it's a springtime event to get people excited about getting on the river and paddling again. What we came across was, man, it's cold up there in the springtime. So we were fortunate enough to move our business down here to Buena Vista in 2002, and we said, why not bring the event down here? We got the best paddling in the world, the best weather in the world, so it's just a really fun weekend to get all of our friends and family together and talk about paddling and just have a great time here in Buena Vista.
But you've also turned it into a benefit for some nonprofits. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
Yeah, you know, Paddle Fest has evolved a lot over time. It used to be a paddling specific event. Now it's something for all ages and all abilities. So we have a very captive audience. We've gone outside and now do running events and biking events, and we have a lot of music, and we sell
You have
food and
vendors,
libations
yes.
and vendors. So there's a good avenue to raise money. So we thought, why not give back to local not-for-profits? This year we're focusing on two great and in need not-for-profits. They are the Optimist Club in Buena Vista and also Search and Rescue North. So just two great programs that need some financial help, so we're going to help them out.
Oh, that's really awesome. So I'm sure on an event of this size that you need volunteers.
Absolutely. So there's volunteer needs every day from Friday through Monday. Anywhere from setup and breakdown to information centers, folks that are helping sell libations, folks that are helping register athletes in events. So all ages, again, all abilities are welcome to come and help volunteer.
And how do they reach you so that they can sign up to volunteer?
Well, several ways. You can stop by CKS on Main Street in Buena Vista. We're the information hub. You can also go online to ckaspaddlefest.com. On there, you can register to be a volunteer or check us out on Facebook at CKS Paddlefest.
Okay. Is there anything else that you'd like to tell people about your event?
Well, you know, we are just so excited to be hosting this event again. The town is very behind us in what we do. Our event is spread out throughout the whole town. We have locations on the highway at Town Lake. We have a lot of stuff going on down on Main Street to get people downtown. Then also we showcase our river park down in South Main. So it's a very long event with a lot of options for a lot of people to get involved. There's something for everyone. And it's also the kickoff to summer here in Chaffee County. So it's a big celebration for everyone. We also have some unique things like the Buena Vista Town Party on Friday night where people can come and celebrate as a community, everything we've accomplished.
They can
throughout the
try
wintertime.
paddling in the lake. My husband likes helping
Oh
with
yeah,
that.
I mean, yeah, there's that. Paddling, learning about equipment. We have the industry pros from all around the country here sharing their knowledge with customers and clients, you know. Really, one of our main goals of Paddle Fest is to convert people to paddlers.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
So, well, and I like to go down to the river and I like to watch them flip and flop. It's quite entertaining, almost like a circus. So
It is, yeah. So we have a very fun event down there called the BV Pro Rodeo. Not to be confused with equestrian rodeos, but kayaking rodeos, and also other fun events for kids. And you know, it's not only experts that can participate, but also what we call the mere mortals. We have events for amateurs also.
awesome. Well, like I said, it's a great event, and I'm so glad that you were able to come today and speak with me about it. And make sure that you check out Paddle Fest, May 27th through the 30th. Contact Earl, go down to CKS and register to volunteer. And we'll be right back with more of Buena Vista Rocks in just a minute.
A bunch of starfish have washed up on the beach. These people are walking along, and they see this person who's picking up starfish one at a time, and he's throwing them into the ocean. And they come up to him, they say, "What are you doing?" He says, "Well, you know, if they go back in the ocean, they can live. If they stay on the beach, they'll die." But they say, "But look at all the starfish on the beach. There's no way you can make a difference with all these starfish." He says, "I'm making a difference in this starfish's life."
Oh.
And so one starfish at a time. You're my starfish.
I'm Natalie Moore, and I'm part of the Chaffee County Mentor team.
My name's Kenny Wilcox, and I'm part of the Chaffee County Mentors team.
Hi, I'm Kirsten Love, and I'm part of the Chaffee County Mentor team.
We are Chaffee County Mentors.
You can provide youth a one-on-one relationship with Chaffee County Mentors.
I got involved with Chaffee County Mentors because I wanted to do community service And I thought to myself that the most impact is going to be a one-on-one relationship. And so that's why I chose the mentor program.
To me, being a mentor is a real commitment. It's something that you really do want to make a difference in a child's life. And it's also committing yourself to a wonderful relationship. It's not just having somebody to go hang out and do stuff with. It's being there to talk with, to share things. And not just from the mentee to the mentor, but from the mentor to the mentee.
Well, over the past years, we've learned how to respect others and to not judge as much, and to, well, she's taught me a lot about art because I like art, and to inspire me, like to do like what I want, and she's helped me a lot with that.
Like Oren said, it's not just like hanging out or having fun, it's having someone to talk to. Like a little while ago I was not doing too good in school, so Oren kind of encouraged me to do my homework and get my grades up, and I ended up doing just that. Mentors are kind of a way to have fun with someone.
I think the biggest impact you can make on a community and on an individual, and hopefully their family and school, and it just continues to give and to give. And it's so endearing, so heartfelt to meet someone, not know them, and develop such a trusting, compassionate, loving relationship. And we're kind of best friends at different ages, and that's really nice. And it just gives me just the warmest, fuzziest feeling in my heart. And I call Thursdays date nights, because that's when Nancy comes over, and that's my favorite day of the week.
Dante has heard a lot of things about me and about when I was a kid and as an adult, and we share real easily. Being a mentor with Chaffee County Mentors is really wonderful in that all the support we get. I like, in addition to the activities the two of us can go to, whether it's ski day or miniature golf or movie night or hike, there's a wonderful support for the mentors. And when we get together with other mentors, we share things about what's working, what's not working, and it's great support. And we have trainings in all the different aspects of what it is to be a mentor. They're just incredibly valuable and give you great tools as a mentor to be effective.
For our mentors, we provide a comprehensive training before you're matched, ongoing team support, and resources from our organization and community. We serve youth ages 7 to 21 across the entire Chaffee County area.
From Buena Vista
To Salida.
a little time can make a big difference in one person's life, and probably yours.
So you can provide a meaningful relationship with a one-on-one partnership with Chaffee County Mentors.
We believe in the power of mentoring.
Welcome back to Buena Vista Rocks, our hidden gems, where we discuss with some of our businesses and nonprofits what they have to offer our community and get to know them a little bit better. My final guest today is Marian Mays, and she has started a 501c3 called Paws for Leos. And this is an organization that will provide service dogs for law enforcement officers, as well as, what were you telling me, the other people that you provide service dogs for?
It'll be for injured police officers and injured first responders.
Okay.
We are looking at going ahead and providing it also for fallen first responders' families and for children in bereavement camps. We'll be going ahead and training for providing therapy dogs in bereavement camps for these children.
Well, I know,
in the
Marianne,
state of Colorado.
in meeting with you in other meetings that you are passionate about this. And
Absolutely.
why don't you tell us a little bit about how you got involved with this and why this is such a dream of yours to provide these dogs for people who need them?
I served in the military from 1982 to 1992, and I had been injured where I had had 6 surgeries to prevent paralysis. And I had found out that I needed a second neck reconstruction. And the second neck reconstruction occurred probably about 21 months ago. And this happened, what I would say, October of 2014. And when I came out of surgery, I had found out that 2 police officers, 2 Pennsylvania state troopers had gone ahead and had been ambushed. And it just devastated me. It just rocked me to the core. And at that point, being prior law enforcement from the United States Air Force, I had gone ahead, and as I was 5 weeks out from this neck reconstruction, Tara is a medical alert dog. She provides me with, assisting me with PTSD, mild traumatic brain injury, and mobility issues. And I sat back and thought, you know, this dog is going ahead and provides these issues for me, and the one surviving trooper, I thought that if she is doing all these things for me, what if I could turn around and provide this dog for the surviving trooper? Mm-hmm. And I was willing to fly out with me being 5 weeks out of this neck reconstruction and provide her to this surviving trooper. Mm-hmm. And I called out and offered her to the supervisor of the surviving trooper, and it just amazed him to get a phone call from Colorado. Uh-huh. And he sat back and said, well, why would you do this? And I sat back and I said, I thought we were all brothers and sisters. Mm-hmm. And he said, you know, you've restored faith in humanity for what we've just been through. Wow. And he said, you know, if you choose to go ahead and you choose to do, I told him I was thinking about doing a program with this mm-hmm. happening to our police officers throughout the country. And he sat back and said, if you choose to do this and provide dogs for injured police officers, he goes, do me a favor. Please don't do it just for police officers. Please do this for all first responders. Please do this by rescuing dogs also. And I said, you know, I'll do that. I will honor your request.
Well, and you're doing awesome. You've got a group of people that are helping you with your publicity. You've got someone who's developed some plans for you. Can you tell us where your building is going to be to train these dogs?
Absolutely. You know, I had gone ahead and gone to a gentleman here in Colorado who's an architect and said, you know, I can't do this on my own. And I told him about what I was wanting to do. And he said, I find this to be so amazing that you're willing to give up your own dog, to fly to Pennsylvania, to do all these things. What can I do? He says, you know, I would like to go ahead and provide you a piece of property to build on. Mm-hmm. So not only have we been donated a piece of property, mm-hmm. he has constructed a 3,500 square foot facility in a 6-apartment respite to do this. I feel so blessed and so honored that this man would do these things. Mm-hmm. Not only have we done that, we've gone ahead and put together a community initiative for these injured responders. Mm-hmm. We would like to go ahead and provide if these responders can't go back to full duty, we would like to go ahead and write grants to help them retrain to find another type of job to help them realize that their life is not over. We would like to go ahead and invite them to come up as a family into these respites, to realize that you can heal as a family, that your life has meaning still, that you can come back here. We will assist you in retraining into a college curriculum, that you can come up into this beautiful community. We will provide you to come up onto the river. We will assist you in finding things for your kids to do through Boys and Girls Club of America. We have a mini horse program called Mini Blessings with the therapy horses. We have a fantastic art
An artist community, the Chaffey County Council of the Arts?
Absolutely. And we have these things that for a full family to get involved with. It's not just with, if a person is injured, we can go ahead and get them involved with adaptive sports. CKS is involved with so many things here, and with Rocky Mountain Outdoor Center, where we can get the whole family involved with river mountain biking. We can get them involved in different types of outdoor activities, with getting them out on the mountain and getting them hiking involved.
Well, they always say, come to the mountains to heal. Come to the mountains and it'll heal you. And I feel that's about what Buena Vista is about, and all the people. It sounds like you have quite a large crew of people helping you, but I'm sure that you're always looking for more people and volunteers.
Yes.
This is quite a large project for you to take on.
It
with
is.
Facebooking and doing the website and doing the administrative, getting the building completed and people to help train the dogs and work with you. How can people get involved with you? How can they reach you?
They can go ahead and go to pawsforleos.org. We're also on Facebook. We just started a GoFundMe site where people can go ahead and right now we just submitted we went through the foundation group we just submitted our 1023 for our nonprofit status. And what we're trying to do right now is we're looking for people to assist in training dogs. They can go ahead, we're going to be rescuing dogs. So our idea right now is to rescue animals, so we are looking at helping a life to save a life. And so we'll be taking our dogs from rescue facilities and from shelter facilities. And all our animals will be coming from these types of groups, so we can go ahead. So we're going to be looking for trainers. We're going to be looking for behavioral specialists. I'm looking for administrative people to go ahead and help me put this together. I can't do it on my own. We have a board of directors. Right now we have a secretary, a treasurer. We have myself. I have a creative director. I have an advisory board with a gentleman who is a magnificent computer person, who's spent 36 hours to put together an amazing type of video. And so please go ahead and go to pawsforleos.org and take a look at what we've put together up to this point. I'm absolutely passionate about helping these police officers and these injured first responders to go ahead and get them a service dog so they can go ahead and help them get back to full duty once they're injured, no matter what their situation is.
Well, I'm so glad that you and Tara could be here with us today, and looks like she's just laying there awfully calm and keeping you calm, and I would like to thank Gold Strike Communications, and I'd also like to thank Collegiate Peaks Realty for allowing us to video here today. And thank you everyone for joining us today with Buena Vista Rocks, our hidden gems. We'll catch you next month.